Short notation to understanding. See this diamond area, this tail over here? This piece signifies the club. This over here signifies double D's, right? Because that's what these are. Inside the B, it's a creation of P, D, and R. Okay. Understanding 00 is also including the Q letter, in which the Q is a representation of the eagle face, in which you can't see, and the wings. But at the same time, when you look a little bit closer, okay, it can actually look like the water system just covering, or a tail of a whale. And this part shows the division of the bone. In between these letters, 11, 11. So that beside every H and I that's together, you will get these openings. N, H, I, M. You will get all these. So when you see 11, you know right away whether it's a flat back, right? You can't get 11, right, this way. This way will create 15 because of the V's that are inside. The 1 of the flat back and the V. Don't forget what we're working on. We're working on understanding Earth formations, etc., etc. I'm going to show you right now this design, what it is. All it is this man over here. That's all it is this little design over here. And I pasted this inside, and it's supposed to say Nibiru, so I'm going to replace that. But Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. We're going to go down and start the next part of this video, because I'm always finding something. And in this video, Gotham, T-H-A-M, go get him. 7 and 15. Okay, the spirit of 76 is where 6 is the opposite of that 8. On the other side is 7. So when you have the spirit of 76, you have what's between 6 and 8. 8 or 80 is your communication. Okay, 7 and 15. 7 and 1 equals to 8. 8 and 5. 7 and 6. 7 plus 15 equals to 22. 7 minus 15 equals to 8. Let me do one more thing with this. 8, okay, and 4. 8 times 4, 8 plus 4 is 1232, which equals to 5 and 3, electric company. 5 and 3 is the reverse. Okay, sorry, 5 and 3. Okay, when it's added up as 5 and 3, it's actually 44 in its entirety. At the same time as 5 and 3 equals to 44, 5 will be the reverse, okay, of none. We're not going to reverse 5. The reverse of 5 is 2. The reverse of 3 is 4. So now we move on and we understand the next formation of this word. We can see it's, okay, 2 and 4. This 42 or 420 is a representation of 80 and 9 lives of the cat. 44, when we add the 4 over here, 2 and 2 is 4. Instead of the 12, 8 plus 4, 8 minus 4. 8 plus 4, 8 minus 4. Gives us this result over here. It becomes plus 4, it becomes minus the 4 over here. 36, creation of the moons. 20, the 4 worlds. This is a relevance of 4 parts. This is irrelevant to 4 parts of the 60 seconds of time 10. Time 10, 19283746, time 10. Okay, this will create 8 and 6. That is your 7th gate. Here it becomes minus 12, it becomes 20. Here it becomes minus 4, it becomes the cycle. The space, moon, quarter cycles. Now at the same time we do all of this, we have to have 32 minus 3 and 32 plus 3 because of the 1 and 2 equals to 3. So we end up over here at 29 and we end up over here at 35. So now we have electric company, okay, inside the birth moon cycle, because that's what these numerological values say. In your 3 and 5 that came out of here, that was the results of this, right? 3 times 5, 3 plus 5 equals 8 and 15. Now we have the low ball and we have the high ball, because 7 and 15 are both sides of the 8 ball. One is a stripe and one is a solid, and that is the spirit. The spirit falls in the planets that have the rings inside of it. So now we have to talk about kings and queens and rings around that. Always remember what double means. Double everything with the W, because we play in the game, right? You play in the game with more than one. We want to go off now that Gotham is in Gotham City. This is your altered current. When you have A and then M together, it's AEM, and your alternate current is in 51 Mars, which runs through the sun. M is the 13th letter that runs with the 5th letter. The 5th ball in pool runs with the 13th ball in pool. 1 and 3 equals to 4. The A here, the M in the sounding of the E family, A and E come together to create 1 and 5 Mars. The 15th letter is the O letter, so it becomes Om, okay, which now is the sound vibration of time, heaven through the moon, which the passing of go, 7 and 15, the hand of God. And when you add up, okay, from 7 to 15, when you add up 1 to 6, it equals to 21. When you add up 1 to 15, it equals to 120. Minus 21 equals 99. And now we run through the gateway inside of Jupiter, because that's Jupiter's number, I and I. It's one of 9 parts. This is only one of 9 parts, okay? And when it's minused, it lives in the 0 world, 9 minus 9. We know it lives in the 0 world. That means it lives either here or it lives here, but it doesn't live here. Do you follow what I'm saying? It lives through the 0 worlds. And on your keyboard, you're going to see those brackets that shows up the 0 worlds. And where are those brackets? The brackets are here and here. So you all know it's a part of the core, the minus and plus. Do you understand how 0, 1, and 0 works? When anything multiplied by 1 remains the same, everything multiplied by 0 becomes 0. So all zeros equal 6. So now you know it's in a house of 6. When you add up 1 through 6, it equals to 21. Do not count the 1 or the 6, because everything lives inside it. You now have the house of the DNA of Abba, Dinaba. So this is the way the word works. So 3 and 18 is 21, the cube. 23 and 14 is 37. 37 is a creation of the cube. So these two will create this two. Win, red, crown. The crow, the crown, the row. Everything to do in the row has to do with 2. Row 2. Row 1, row 2. That's a minimum. And row 2 is automatically 1, 2, 3. There's always 3. Remember the shorts. You put your 2 legs into one area, right? 14, 37, 47, 57, 58, representing one matrix. Now we're going to go back a little bit, okay? And there's an expression on this page over here, and I'm going to look down. I'm looking down on this page. Here's the fleur-de-lis, by the way, right? You see the little animal in between? There's 2 animals that sit by its head here. That creates one animal down here. I did it real quick. We talk about blood moon. Left turn is another thing you have to understand, because in left turn you have to cross over the coming street. And in North America, a left turn has to cross over and go this. It even looks like an L, right? But there's traffic coming this way. A right turn, okay, is just like that. We're going to get on. We're missing something over here. And I'm not sure if it's here. Hold on a second. Yes, it's the expression. We were talking the other day, what letters are used for what. When we talk 1, 2, or 1 through, it's A to Z, and it's 1 to 9. So the 2 keeps coming out. Where are you going? I'm going from here to there. Here to there. More than one way to say this too. 1 through. Okay, 1 through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, arriving at 9. A through all the alphabets Y, arriving at Z. 1 and 1. Z is the 26th letter, represents 8. Z is the first letter, represents 1. 1 is the 8 and 1, 1 and 8. Everything is inside Venus. Inside the first letter in 9, inside the first letter in 9. Artificial intelligence, house of entertainment, it is the spirit world, 91. 13 times 7 equals 91. 4 by 13 equals to 52. There's two other ones. What is that number? The cycle in the moon runs through the same number. I think that was 7 times 4, which equals to 28 cycle in the moon. 1 plus 3 equals to 4. And then we have to understand plus and minus of this number, where now we've reached the 20 world, which is 1/4, because we're always saying 80. And in French it says 420, which means we run from 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is a 16-hour period, and a 16-hour period, right? And an 8-hour period, right? 5 o'clock till 12 o'clock is, from 9 at night till 5 in the morning. 9 at night till 5 in the morning is 8 hours. From 5 in the morning till 9 at night is 16 hours. From 5 in the morning till 9 in the morning is 4 hours. From 9 in the morning till 5 the next day is 20 hours. This will stand for the purple sky, and this will stand for the purple sky. 4 minus 20 plus 20 equals 16 and 24. The difference is 8. 4 times 4 and 4 times 2 to the power of 3 and 4. 4 times 4, 4 plus 4, resembling the purple sky and area space, which travels apparently to understand the cycle in the moon area space. This area over here created from Gotham, creating both sides of the pool ball. We have crown, which is 58. 3 and 9 is 12. We shouldn't even count this because it's a 9. It just reverts everything back to 3. So forget about it. 3 and 6, 18. 9 and 3 is 12. 12 and 6 is 18. 18 and 5 and 5 is 28. The short cycle of the crown is 28. You hit me in the head, you hit me in the noggin, you hit me in the crown. 28 is my creation. And 76, but the spirit of 76, 8 minus 8 is 0. 30 creation. Wouldn't matter. Now the same thing as the addition. 8 and 8 equals to 7. 5 and 2 equals to 7. The coming of Christ, the spirit of 76 and 77. 8 plus 8 is 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. 5 and 2 is 7. Now we have 716. 715. The spirit of the half-life, and 5 creates everything to become halved. One spirit of the half-life. And the reason for that is on the cube. Is when we have 6 on the cube, or if we have the Magen David, even though we have 6, we have 1 here and 1 here and 1 here and 1 here. That creates my 88. The only way to get up here is to go this way. And then you get your pieces and parts and quarters of understanding and relationships to images and designs and blueprints of creation. Raphael, coming to you from the House of Paint. Thank you for watching this video.